Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. I'm the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we started out our free day. Now we've got a couple of tasks to take care of. The non-mandatory task is to help out Mint with cooking a little bit of stuff, because she apparently wants to do that. Also, we have a mandatory request from Angelica, and we have to check out the schoolhouse as always. But first and foremost, we have to talk to everybody and anybody, as we always do. And a couple of events as well, if we can catch on to some. Sarah is one person I would like an event with.
You've heard about how Crossbell's trade conference was targeted by terrorists, right? And then Crossbell went on and declared their independence. If it's not one thing, it's another. Our world is more terrifying by the day. Peace is too much to hope for, it seems. I'm not entirely sure on the details, but Crossbell's trade conference was targeted by terrorists. Is there any good in the world anymore? Man, I'd forgotten about Crossbell declaring independence until Abbott started rambling about it. Well, it's not like they're really gonna go through with it, right? They don't even have a proper military. Crossbell's new mayor was elected pretty recently, wasn't he? What if he's bluffing about this whole independence thing just so he can get popular? New stuff? No new stuff. Are you already drinking at this time of day? Yeah. I'm just in the mood for a quiet drink today. That's odd. But never mind me. You should be worried about coming up with some brilliant idea for the festival. Me and my drink will be waiting right here for the good news. She seems a bit out of sorts today. Hey, mind if I joined you? Maybe kicking back here for a little while will help me come up with a good idea. Ha! Be my guest. Just take a seat beside me. I'll get you something to drink. Ah, some nice orange juice right there. No, never mind. She really does seem off today. I wonder what happened. Here you go. Who's that glass for? An old comrade in arms. Today's the anniversary of their death. Oh. It's been years now, but once a year I like to buy him a drink. Her comrade in arms? That's kind of a weird word for a bracer to use, isn't it? Curious about my past, I take it? A little. I'm not gonna ask you about it, though. You've never even brought this up before. It'd be wrong to just ask you about it. Besides, it probably deals with things that are way over my head as it is. That's why you've stayed quiet about it until now, isn't it? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested, but to be honest, I'm still a student. There's so much that I have to learn, so much that I still don't understand. One day though, when the lessons I've learned and the things I've experienced allow me to stand as your equal, then I'll ask you to tell about your past. That's awfully grown up of you. Who knows, maybe in a few years you'll even mature into my kind of man. Well, you are teaching me, so you never know. Gives me something to look forward to. Well, that's enough sentimentality for one day. That glass is all yours if you want it. Yeah, is encouraging underage people to drink a hobby of yours or something? Lighten up, just joking. Your bond with Instructor Sarah strengthened. Speaking of you, you need to hurry up and reach boozing age. Once you do, your first drink's on me. I'll hook you up with the good stuff. Speaking of, yeah, hook me up with the good stuff. Come on, you ditty. You cannot have a food stall without yakisoba. Becky, let's talk turkey here. We'll be getting some customers from all over Erebonia. You can't honestly expect something that people only eat in Celtic to sell. I've run the numbers, and we can make a hefty profit on crepes thanks to the ingredients being so cheap to stock up on. Who cares about that? Customers want to eat yakisoba, so I'm trying to make them yakisoba. You're deaf, Hugo! The customers don't want to see food they can get anywhere else.
She may be too stubborn for her own good. Why can't she use just a little bit of common sense? She may be too stubborn for her own good.
Sarah seems awfully out of sorts today. It's like she's a completely different person. What happened to the lazy alcoholic we know and love? Sarah seems awfully out of sorts today.
That was a very grown-up thing to say. Very nice. Proud of Rean.
As was the case last year, Master Vincent. As was the case last year, Master Vincent seems intent on helping with festival preparations as little as possible. Regardless, I'm sure he has every hope of enjoying the festival without any guilt or regard for his current laziness. As do I. I intend to enjoy the festivals at Master Vincent's side. Please do your utmost to ensure that it is an enjoyable experience.
Many students have made their way into town, I see. Watching students scurry about in preparation is one of the finest sights of the season. Fellow students, I implore you, do everything in your power to deliver us a fantastic festival. I quiver with excitement at the thought of a splendid festival. Best of luck, fellow students. Come on, Colette.
Maybe some noble will hit on me if my outfit for the festival's super cute. It's every girl's dream. Okay, then, my mind's made up. Let's take this festival by storm. Stage 1, engage. To the boutique! I see that things have gotten pretty busy over at Thors. You're all preparing for the Academy Festival, I take it? I'm looking forward to it myself, so allow me to wish you all good luck. Now that I think of it, there's always a cornucopia of food stalls. Cornucopia of food... Words. And other treats at the Academy Festival. My stomach can't wait.
Cornucopia. What a nice word. I'll have to look that up and use it as well. Write that down first and foremost. Damn it. Copia. Alright. Okay, people. No, my blanket. No, don't do this to me. Come on. Okay, this is good. There are cute girls out there, and I'm gonna be the one to photograph them. Just be sure to get their permission first. Sure, whatever you say. This isn't good for my heart. We came by to take some extra photos for the exhibit. Rex has a knack for capturing people's expressions, so that's what he's shooting. Meanwhile, I'm focusing on more scenic, artistic shots. I'll be snapping pics of the cutest girls from dawn till dusk. Boy. Magius. Magius, you're one of those candidates. Which should I go for? What are you looking for, Magius? Well, the upper and lower class chess clubs are joining forces for the festival. We're planning on holding chess classes, so they asked me to find a good book for beginners. Looks like things have taken a turn for the better there. You can say that again. We might be able to dig up some good reference material here, of course. Mind if I join the search with you? That'd be perfect. Tell me if you stumble across anything chess related, would you? Will do. I'm not seeing anything that we could use. There must not be too many chess books written to complete, like, the library. I don't know. Well, it's not exactly the easiest game to wrap your head around, but that's the only reason you're holding these classes, right? True enough. We'll probably even have to teach a few nobles given our collaboration with the upper class chess club. Did I say something odd? Nah, I was just struck by how much you've changed. Look at you, ready and willing to teach nobles to play chess. You think? I suppose you're right, actually.
It's hard to not think of nobles in a slightly different light now that I've gotten to know so many of them. It definitely shows. Really makes me wonder why I wasted my time being so stubborn beforehand. I bet Sis was sitting up there, shaking her head in disappointment at me the entire time. Don't be so hard on yourself. Experiences like that shape us as people. There's no need to deny any part of yourself. Just think of it as something you had to go through to make you the person you are now. Well, when you put it that way, I don't feel half as bad. But I'm gonna make sure everyone, commoner and noble alike, has a great time at these classes, even if it kills me. Maybe doing that will help me figure out the person I want to become. I think you will, and you're gonna make the festival one to remember. Oh, Magius, take a look at this. Rean pointed Magius to a book entitled Chess for Creepy Sheep. That's quite the title, alright. But it seems like just the kind of book you're looking for. It's for children, so it's packed with illustrations and explains things really simply. And I think we have our chess book. Thanks for the help. No problem. Your bond with Maki is strengthened. Woo, 600. Why is that? Link level 4. Auto charge. What does auto charge do? I don't know. I want this festival to be something we'll remember for years to come. I'm sure that is what Sis would have wanted to. Okay, let's buy a couple of bonding books. Oh, I should have known that would happen. Turns out Kay doesn't even want to look at the study materials I ordered for him. And here I was thinking that he'd taken a liking to studying. I guess it was just a phase after all. Oh, I wonder what happened to him or Rosine. Sorry about that. I just feel kinda down after he got my hopes up like that. Don't mind me. Unless, of course, you'd like to purchase something. Steak. Brewing amazing coffee. Haha. Cats, cats, cats. Aha. Expert cookware. Aha. Do 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 do. Steak. Within the book is a recipe you have never seen before. Obtain the recipe for stamina steak. Brewing amazing coffee, a book all about how to brew the perfect cup of coffee. Glanced through Brewing Amazing Coffee. Makias is a coffee drinker, right? I wonder if he's read this book. 100 experience. Cats, cats, cats. A book filled from cover to cover with photographs of cats. Glance through cats, cats, cats. These cats are all so adorable. Emma's gotta see this. She'll love it. Woo! Expert cookware. Milliam joined the cooking club, didn't she? Maybe this is the book she'd actually want to read. Woo! Have all these books back. I don't want to see these books anymore. Have them back. Goodbye. 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 We know how to make steak now. What do I need for steak? First a partner to cook with, but, you know, steak. Recovers bunch of HP and strength and defense buff. 3 people might be great at this. And only Elliot is bad at it. Cool. It does not take acerbic tomatoes either. Cool stuff. What a nice tour in the bookstore. Okay. No, that's Rudy. Kay's up front there. Weird. We don't even have Sunday school today, but Kay's gone to the church. Something's gotta be up here. I just know it. Can you not talk to me? Kay'll notice I'm here. He's supposed to. You're creepy. Fish, fish, fish. Cats, cats, cats. Cats love fish. Fish love me. I love... Let's not continue talking about this. That's an eel. I already have caught an eel, though. I think I caught an eel in the old schoolhouse.
What even is this?
That's 12 fishing points right there. I don't remember what kind of carp that is. Anor carp? Or is that a new fish? I don't think so.
Wow, this is a big one!
Ah, that's actually a trout. Shows you how much I know about fishing. Not like these are actual fish. Ah, hello, mother crab. There you go.
Wow, this is a big one!
Yeah. Fire Zepith. And give me one, like, two more. Fine. Do. Rainbow trout. I'm getting good fish here.
Now that's a catch!
I already have over 1,000 fishing points now. That's what happens when you constantly fish. And I still have a bunch of ground bait. But I don't need it. I don't know that fish. I don't know that fish. Oh! I do not know this fish.
Wow, this is a big one!
Oh, it's a salmon. I know this fish. Oh, come on. You got me excited, game. You made up? What is up? Mom started doing the housework again. She stopped arguing with Dad, too. I guess it really was a good idea to tell them how I felt. It's still a bit awkward between them, but they're at least trying to fix things now. Seeing them get along makes me much happier. And he sat me down the other day and told me that I needed to make up with my husband. Perhaps refusing to do any housework was a little childish of me. The last thing I should be doing is making my children worry. Email sat Gordon down and had a talk with him too. That might explain why he's not acting quite so haughty anymore. Where's Gordon? Haughty? Hafty? Hafty? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Okay, Kay. Kay, tell me what's up, Kay. Looks like Rosine's here to date too. Seems like it's time for me to head on in there and help her out. I'm such a good kid. Helping out means I get to spend some time alone with Rosine. I'm gonna help out all day. That sounds like a fantastic idea. You're the perfect candidate for this too. I would have asked you myself had I thought of it first. That sounds like a fantastic idea. Really? Thank goodness. I tend to have my hands full with schoolwork too, so there isn't much time for me to spend with the children. I'd like to use this opportunity to get to know them all a little better. Do sisters really say things like thank goodness? Who knows? I heard Crossbell's trade conference was subjected to a terrorist attack. It would seem as though many lives were lost. Most of the casualties were on the terrorist side, but even so, all are equal in the eyes of Idios, regardless of their actions during life. Oh, Idios, please grant those souls eternal rest. I wonder, did the people that Crow and Elliot, or Crow and Fee helped out, to negate their poison, did those make it through, or didn't they? Because nothing was mentioned about that situation ever again. Only the intelligence division would know about something like that, though. Lotta. It's almost time for the Academy Festival once again. How exciting! While the event itself is guaranteed to be fun, I believe that the most enjoyable part for you will be the preparation. Of course, I've never done so myself, so I may be wrong. The upper class students are working hard to prepare for the festival too. It's gonna be wonderful. My apologies, I was lost in thought. Master Patrick has always been the type to put all of his passion toward achieving his goals. Watching him do so as a child was quite the heartwarming sight. Although he may have grown somewhat hafty, I cannot help but look upon him as a younger brother of sorts. I dearly wish to see him grow up to be a fine Erebonian man. While he may still have much to learn, it is my utmost hope that he someday becomes a fine Erebonian gentleman. If one were to romanticize it, it could be said that this is my one true wish. Boy, you're a really, really good butler. Lotte, have some, like, food. Take food. Here, have some unique dishes. Deluxe herb pasta. Wow, I had no idea such delicious looking food existed. And have some artistic omurice. Oh, I know such. Thank you very much. This should be a great help. Please allow me to return the favor. 5 TR all bombs that I'll probably never put to use. We'll see. Cat. Why is she staring at me like that? That's why. Meh. She seems so happy. I was told to focus on festival stuff since the fencing club is closed today. I'm finally getting good too. I can't even give Patrick a run for his money. Aw man, maybe I'll go back to my room and lift some weights. Boy. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm really curious about what Bridget's class is doing for the festival. Maybe I'll go try to get a sneak peek? Just ask? Dickhead. Oh, we stayed up pretty late coming up with ideas for the festival, so I'm really, really tired. But I think it really brought us closer together as a class. It's kind of nice to have big bonding events like this, don't you think? Campus time. Alright, let's go into the university building and start from the roof and work our way down as usual. Of course, I have my strategy for this. Every time the same routine. Heyo. How's it going, Rean? Come up with any good ideas yet? I haven't had much luck myself, so I came up here hoping for some inspiration to find its way into my head. Same here, really. It looks like TloH has a care package of inspiration ready to show us, though. Ah, well, knowing her, I'm sure that whatever she's got in mind will be a big help. Oh, by the way, the Wind Orchestra decided that we're going to hold music classes at the festival. Huh, that sounds like a good idea, actually. I'm hoping it'll be a good way to get more people into music. I'll be helping the club out with the classes as much as I can. Should I hang out with Elliot for a while? No. Elliot and I are really close friends. I don't need to hang out with him to have good bonding rating with him. You know, the worst about that situation is that's basically how I believe in how I believe in real life. I only have a very, very few close friends that I don't spend a lot of time with, but the time I spend with them I greatly enjoy. And then I have, like, acquaintances, basically, and the less I'm acquainted with someone, the more likely the more likely I am to spend time with them to get to know them better and to basically get benefits out of, like, knowing them. It's you know, one would call it pragmatic and the next would call it manipulative, but you know, that's usually how I do things. Not a particularly good way to go about life if you want to be happy, though, but it works out for me. Our class is planning on attraction to help couples or couples in the making get those good vibrations going. Naturally, Margarita is very excited about the prospect. I wonder what sorts of things we'll actually end up doing. I wonder what Alan's class is planning. Can't wait to find out. Wow, you must be the one to talk in terms of couples and those good vibes and everything. I was thinking we might want to hold a music class during this year's festival. We have more than enough instruments to go around, so why not make use of that? I think teaching people who have never so much as touched an instrument would be something worth doing. There was a certain performance last year that surprised everyone, and nobody more so than us members of the Wind Orchestra. Huh. It's club tradition to hold cooking classes during the festival. It's the perfect opportunity to spread the love of cooking. And with Milliam and Margarita here, these classes should be a lot of fun for everyone involved. It's nice to see how well those two get along. The heart of cooking is happiness, after all. Milliam, how could you? I was just about to put the finishing touch on those cookies. You know, you shouldn't even bother with all that icky love potion stuff. They're way tastier this way. Is there anything better than homemade cookies? Maybe I'll make some too. All I had to do was add a few drops of my special love potion and the cookies, and he would have been mine. I can't believe this. All I had to do was add a few drops of love potion. By the way, guys, like, if you're planning on doing this, I don't think there's such a thing as a love potion. Just saying. Nice. What is that? What is that? Is that a, like, glass? Is that supposed to be a window that's all rainy, or is that supposed to... I can see a fox in a suit? Like, is that a weird thing to say? Like, the part up top looks like a fox face, and the part below looks like a gentleman's body, and that with a, like, water-stained glass window up front. It's a very interesting looking picture. Oh, I've been so busy lately preparing for my club's art show at the festival. We're planning to display everything we have done this year, but there's so much of it that getting it all ready is exhausting. Looks like you really are suffering for your art. I'm trying to think up a good idea for our class. I know that you are too, so good luck with that. I'll do what I can. He really seems to have his hands full. Maybe I should help him out. No. Those bastards told me that the art room would be closed during the festival if we didn't contribute somehow, so I'm getting a first year to pick up some art to hang up. They must be fools to think I'd just hand over the keys to my precious workshop. During the festival, I'll be right here working on my art. They must be foolish to think I'd just hand over the keys to my precious workshop. Nice. Oh, I didn't even see you guys. I can hardly believe that we're only 1 month away from the festival. Alright everyone, time to decide on what we'll be putting on display. Clara's piece seems like it should be ready soon. This is a fantastic opportunity to see what everyone's blood and sweat and tears have led to this year. Oh, I have an idea. We could use the displays themselves to add a sense of realism to each piece. Nice. I don't know what I want to put on display at the festival. How about something brand new? In fact, how about I model for you? Just think about it. I'll strike a breathtakingly sexy pose, and you'll get to draw something a bit more intimate. They're not gonna let me display something like that. Aw, Linde's never any fun. How could anyone turn down my offer to model for them? Oh, I sure wouldn't, but I'm no good at drawing. But I'd try. If Vivi was gonna come here just to annoy me, I wish she'd turn around and go straight back to the gardening club. Computer room is locked. I want to see those videos. As you know, Thors has a long history. This year will mark the 127th time that the Academy Festival has been held. Events like these allow you students to become more independent through careful planning and execution. Please take this chance to face new trials, gain new knowledge, and strengthen your bonds with your classmates. That's all I have to say. Our Academy Festival has a long and proud history behind it. I hope that you will take this chance to challenge new things, gain new knowledge, and affirm your bonds with your classmates. Hey, you seen Mint anywhere? She's been scheming something since this morning, so I have this feeling of impending doom just looming over me. Ay, Dios, spare me. What could I have done to deserve a niece like her?
Class 7 has not decided what to do for the festival, correct? I do hope you realize that every other class has already made their decision. Quit your lollygagging and just choose something. Your chosen event may well require approval, and that takes time. Hurry up and decide already. Don't delude yourself with the thought that the whole world will wait for you.
We still haven't been able to ascertain the terrorists' whereabouts. Speaking as a soldier of the Imperial Army, the sooner this issue can be settled, the better. I'm sure that you're aware, but the attack on Guerrilla Fortress is not to become public knowledge. Make sure not to let that information slip out. As for the Imperial Liberation Front, the sooner our forces can deal with them, the better.
We'll be seeing a lot of Thors alumni at the festival, including many military government officials. You will likely feel nervous around such distinguished guests, but there's really no need to fret, nor is there any reason to feel some sort of responsibility or obligation towards them. In the end, the festival isn't theirs, it's yours. Just remember that you students are the stars of the festival. Make it one we won't forget.
I won't. Gonna be cool. Gonna be cool.
Only 1 month remains until the Academy Festival. Trista's Chamber of Commerce helps us put on an Academy Festival every year. If you need anything from the stores in town to help you prepare, feel free to ask. All of them will be happily lend you a hand. Trista's Chamber of Commerce helps us put on the Academy Festival every year, which I suppose makes sense since we have so many attendees from town.
It's right about this time of year when all the students come asking me for tools. I've got everything they need right here. Measuring tapes, check. Box cutters, check. Super glue, check. If you can use it to make something, it's right here. If you need any of that stuff, you know where to find me. We've got one class more than usual this year, so I figured that it'd help to be extra prepared. If you need some tools or supplies, I'm the guy to ask.
Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Let's get some quartzes. Bike is gone.
Bike is here. I'm sorry about yawning.
You're meeting up with Toa later, aren't you? Have you come up with an idea on what to do for the festival yet? Not yet, but it sounded like she's got a good idea to share with us. Nice, looking forward to seeing what you end up doing. I'm not gonna poke my nose into deciding what Class 7 should do. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. No bonding event. It could just be my imagination, but Angie seems worried about something. She's not usually the type to think things through, but I've caught her lost in thought a couple times lately. That's definitely not normal, so I'm a bit worried. I actually received a request from her today. Do you think it might be related? Oh, seriously? If you've got time, try and help her out then. Might be just what she needs to get whatever she's worried off of her mind. Try to help Angie with that request if you get a chance. Might be just what she needs to get this funk sorted out. 3 Phantom Phobia. 1 Petrification Quartz. And 1 Freeze. And we're gonna be able to craft Chaos. Chaos! Nice. Do-do-doom, do-do-doom, doom-doom-doom. Alright, let's check out the old schoolhouse area. Yep, nothing here. No one to talk to anyways. Let's do this quest for Angie. I'm actually gonna have this episode be a little longer because I want to do a little bit of cooking afterwards, and it's gonna take a while, so I better get this episode a little longer so I don't waste time, because I have to, like for every
35 minutes. I record, there's a 10-minute break afterward where I reshape this video so it's not as big anymore. So, Patrick, stuff. What's up? Celestine's attitude of late has been strange, to say the least. I'm loath to suspect him, but could he be up to something behind my back? Patrick, are you okay? But what are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy? Leave me be. The festivals and fencing were weighing heavily enough on my mind as it is, and now I'm beginning to doubt Celestine. I'm loath to suspect him, but could he be up to something behind my back? Yeah, but he's a nice guy, so don't worry about it. I offered to lend Fia a hand, but she refused. She insisted on doing this all on her own. Perhaps it would be best to support her from the shadows, so to speak. I offered to lend Fia a hand, but she refused. Wow, these the flowers you planted? I didn't realize so many of them would bloom at the same time. Great job, Fee. You helped. I'm gonna give some of them out now. Oh, sounds like a good idea to me. Nothing's wrong with showing off the fruits of your own efforts. Yep, I'm still thinking up stuff for the festival too. Thanks, but it's fine if you focus on this for now. Cheers. Maybe I should help her with the flower deliveries. I want to. I'll think about it. I'm still trying to come up with something to do for the festival. Not having a whole lot of luck so far though. Figured on doing a fishing competition, but there's no point if I'm the only one that enters. Ideas aren't exactly leaping into my mind. Maybe I should ask my brother for some advice. I would enter. I would beat the shit out of you, buddy. In terms of fishing prowess. That right there is Angelica in the fencing room. I would have expected her up here. I'm as prepared as I'll get. Do I have Shining equipped? I do not. I have 48% dodge. I don't need Shining. And I am buff.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Good morning, Angelica. I saw you'd placed a request for me. I'm assuming this one isn't on behalf of the engineering club?
Yeah, this one's a personal favor. Anyway, I hate beating around the bush, so let me get to the point. Will you spar with me?
You want to fight?
Don't look so surprised. This is a military academy after all. I enjoy the martial arts as much as anyone. It's not like I spend all my time on the prowl for beautiful maidens to deflower.
Holy carbonara, if I said something like that, I would not make friends, but dude, that's hot.
Is that really something you should be fessing up to?
No, that like, scratch that last bit. I just meant, I didn't mean it that way. It's okay.
Still, this feels so out of the blue. Did something happen?
You're overthinking it.
I'm not.
It's just that it's been a while since I got any good exercise.
It's not it at all.
No need to make a big deal out of it.
It is a
just
big deal.
Think of it as a fun way to kill some time. So, you in?
Of course.
All right, I'm game for it.
Yeah.
Much obliged.
Beat the shit out of purple-haired waifu.
Well, let's not waste any more fighting time talking.
A personal request started.
Your stance is...
Don't think of holding back on me now.
Can I use my sword, please?
Though I'm a bit rusty, so I don't know how much of a fight I'll put up.
You wouldn't know it just looking at her. Her guard seems flawless. If I leave any openings, she's going to run me into the ground. No worries. I'm planning to give you everything I've got.
That's what I want to hear. Well then, come at me. Let's see what you're made of.
Go!
Cool. She's using basically gloves. Okay. What am I dealing with? What are we dealing with? Give me a battle scopy.
Ha!
Daughter of Marquise Ragnar, her carefree exterior belies her bone-shattering punches and kicks. Belies, 25k HP, higher level than me, and resistant against almost everything. That's gonna be rough. Nice.
My turn.
That's also a thing, though. 50% dodge, buddy. No need for that.
Right, let's do this.
Ow.
My turn.
Not yet.
My turn.
Please hit me normally. Continue doing that. I would like Autumn Leaf Cutter to just move away from her.
There.
Doesn't put me
How about this?
Oh, 0 impact. Shit, dude.
Too slow.
That is like...
Go.
That is basically... like Walter's style of fighting, isn't it? The 0 impact fist? Like, from the fighting school that Zane from Trails in the Sky is a part of. His, I don't remember what it was called. But, that attack is from their fighting style. The weaponry, by the way, is exactly the same that Zane would use. Cool. I'm sorry to have called him Zane. He's called Zin.
Here we go.
He's not Zane at all.
All right, let's do this.
Ahaha.
Here we go.
Ahaha. Hey, that's not cool, dude. Oh man, why don't I have stuff like that? Jerk. Oh, I get 2 turns. Never mind. Do I have good arts, by the way? Chrono Break? Meh.
Not bad. Guess there's no need to hold back.
Oh no.
My turn.
I am extremely glad that was not, in fact, an ass breaker.
Ha.
Oh, come on, asshole.
My turn.
Here.
Flames, gather on my blade.
11,000 damage. Eat this. I wanted to get an overkill, but I'm not gonna. 12,000.
Not a bad workout.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Triple counter. Fine.
I did it.
I should have expected a swordsman of the 8 Leaves One Blade School wouldn't go down so easily. If I'd been keeping up with my training, I could have given you a stiffer challenge.
If you hadn't just told me, I wouldn't have guessed you'd skipped a single day of your training. In fact, you're actually even stronger than I expected you'd be.
I'm still just a fledgling. Got a long way to go before I can really serve up an A+ beatdown. I'm nowhere near as strong as Instructor Sarah, and my old master was pretty amazing herself.
Oh, believe me, I felt plenty of skill and training in every punch you landed. By the way, your fighting style reminded me a lot of the
Taito.
Eastern martial art Taito. Are you a practitioner by any chance?
I should have guessed you'd be familiar with it. Around 7 years ago, I met a lady from the East who was traveling around the Empire.
Do we know her? Might she be called... names. I'll remember.
I kinda ran away from home and followed her around for about half a year, and she taught me Taito. I've mixed in a bit of my own flavor over time, though. Good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Even now, I still find it hard to believe you're from one of the 4 great houses.
Aren't you the flatterer? You're gonna make me blush.
That wasn't flattery.
Well, we might not be as tangled up as Eustace's family, but House Ragnar has its fair share of issues. Guess that's why my rebellious teenage impudence has hung on so long. Even now, there are still some family affairs I worry about.
What kinds of things?
It'd probably be better if I kept it to myself. At least for now. Anyway, I'm lucky to have met Toa, Crow, and George, and then some cool first years like you guys. I'm glad I came to Thors. Right now, in my life, you guys are all I need.
Angelica.
But hey, it's nice to know I can still hold my own in a fight. At least I know that if worse comes to worse, I should be able to keep Toa and the others safe. And knowing that is enough to have made this all worthwhile. Thanks, Rean.
Yeah, that was rough.
You're welcome. Glad to finally be able to help you out for a change.
Your strength boost is a little OP.
And besides, it sounds like some good ideas for what Class 7 can do for the festival might just be coming my way.
I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. And yeah, I hear you'll be spending some alone time with Toa this evening,
What?
Oh, there's no need to be embarrassed. It's just that Toa might be perfectly professional when it comes to work, but she's more than a little inexperienced when it comes to the menfolk.
What?
So promise me you'll be gentle with her, okay?
What? The menfolk?
Now, if you'll excuse me...
I don't get it.
Oh wait, I almost forgot. I wanted to give you this for helping me out.
Wrath. Woo.
Anyway, see you around. I'll let you know when I'm ready for round 2.
That sounds like a plus 30 damage thingy. She's got a great ass, doesn't she?
She really is one of a kind. Oh well, I guess I should be going too.
Personal request completed. Alright, Angie, come on, talk to me, Jolika. She's not in here anymore. Why are we so zoomed in? Where is Angelica? She must be at the workshop again. Doo-doo-doo. Must be. Odd. How do I there? Nah, she doesn't show up here. Big bummer. I wonder where she went. We'll see her around, will we? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's go down from the rooftop again. Only one person up here. Let's look at the character placement. Bridget, 3 people there, 5 people there. It works. Yeah. Everything is good. So she's not in here. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll meet her again. Maybe she's with Toa. Could very well be. Let's check out the field. The riding club is planning to hold a contest of sorts, largely helmed by second-year volunteers. In addition, there will apparently be a trial corner for those without much experience in horse riding. That sounds pretty interesting. I like the idea of giving people who don't usually get the chance to go riding the opportunity to experience it. We'll have to make sure the horses are well trained for it, though, to reduce the risk of accidents. I intend on having an idea ready to propose to our class by this evening. We'll be counting on you then. Maybe I should give him a hand. No, we are at level 4. It's okay. I finally gotten to the point where I can ride a horse on my own. Riding used to be so scary for me, but it's nice to know I can trust the horses so completely now. Steady, steady, good girl. Just stay still and we'll have you looking pretty in no time. I'm hoping to use this year's festival as an opportunity to share the joys of riding. Unfortunately, I cannot deliver the optimal experience to everyone who comes by on my own. I'll need both Yusa's and Paula's assistance in order to make this possible. My hope for this year's festival is to introduce as many people as possible to the joy that is horse riding. I'll need both Yusa's and Paula's assistance in order to make this possible. We will be helping the riding club with their festival preparations. They plan on making use of the majority of the field, so I'm sure to assist. So I'm sure our assistance will be appreciated. The lacrosse club itself won't be putting on an event, but hopefully everyone will enjoy the riding clubs. We'll be helping the riding club with their festival preparations. While it may be hard work, I'm certain that together we shall guide this attraction to success. As I predicted, Eliza and Ferris are getting along pretty well nowadays. They're still competitive, obviously, but it feels like they're trying to help each other improve at the same time. And that's what friends are for. Eliza, I've heard rumors that your class is yet to decide on what to do for the festival. Come now, are you even trying? We in Class 1 have already locked in our concept and planned out our rehearsal schedules. I can't exactly deny that, but just you watch. We're gonna come up with something so great, it'll move you to tears. Oh, I certainly look forward to seeing that with my handkerchief at the ready. We really can't let Class 1 show us up. Definitely not. I'm excited to see what Class 7 does for the festival. With a bit of luck, perhaps you can come up with something that nips at the heels of our performance. Am I gonna get a phone call after that side quest again? Because I haven't seen any optional quests so far. There's gotta be one. One optional quest. I'm still missing it. Instructor Tomas has stuck himself to that spot like some kind of research-hungry barnacle. How am I supposed to clean that corner of the library if he doesn't move? There's no way to stop him once he gets started, is there? I mean, I've already been keeping the library open extra late so students can look up whatever they need for the festival. But that's not an open invitation to stay in here for days on end. His favorite corner and his stack of books. Class 1 requested that I do some research into the historical setting of the operetta they'll be performing. You can only imagine the joy of having your own students call upon your aid. So I pulled an all-nighter planning and prepping the outfits for maximum historical accuracy. They are nigh perfect. Wow, they must be pretty serious if they're willingly asking Instructor Tomas questions about history. And now for the props. I might not have slept, but I'm still too motivated to stop now. It looks like all of the first years have their festival plans well underway. The Academy's festival is a yearly tradition. Here at Thors, a festival by the students for the students. It's only as esteemed as it is because of the blood, sweat, and tears of countless students before you. Don't let us down. Person. I've been so swamped with everything I need to prepare for the festival that I can't get any studying done. I'm gonna have to use my free day to make up for lost time. I think I'll end it here. For the moment, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you in the next episode as well. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, toodles!